Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Sauti Mzalendo. A shocking revelation is making waves in Kenya, and the spotlight is on the Ministry of ICT. Kenyan senators have called out the ministry for being clueless in handling the growing exploitation of young girls on TikTok. Are our leaders asleep while our children suffer? Tonight, we unpack this troubling issue. The debate erupted in the Senate after a disturbing BBC investigation exposed that TikTok has been profiting from live streams featuring Kenyan teenagers, some as young as 15 years old. These girls, vulnerable and desperate, are being lured into inappropriate online activities for money, while the government seems to be dragging its feet. Nominated Senator Hezena Lemaletian was among the first to raise the alarm, calling for immediate action. She warned that young girls are being targeted, manipulated, and exploited right under our noses, yet authorities are silent. This is unacceptable. Our young girls are being taken advantage of on social media, and yet the ICT ministry is nowhere to be seen. Where is the regulation? Where is the protection for our children? Another voice in the Senate, Senator Sauti, echoed her concerns, criticizing the government's failure to regulate content on TikTok. He argued that Kenya cannot afford to ignore the dangers lurking online. It is shameful that an international investigation had to expose this before we acted. The ICT ministry should have been ahead of this problem, not playing catch-up. TikTok has strict rules against underage live streaming. However, teenagers are still getting online, engaging in risky behavior for financial gain. The platform profits from these live streams despite claiming zero tolerance for exploitation. Kenyan authorities have now ordered TikTok to delete such content and explain its content moderation policies. But let's be honest, deleting a few videos won't solve this crisis. This is bigger than TikTok. It's about digital safety, responsible parenting, and government accountability. What policies are in place to protect Kenyan children from online predators? And why did it take an international expose for action to be taken? TikTok has responded, stating that it is working on stricter enforcement of its guidelines. However, critics argue that the damage has already been done and more needs to be done to prevent future exploitation. This is not just about banning TikTok or blaming parents. The government must step in and ensure that these platforms enforce strict security measures. Kenyan children are not for sale. The Senate ICT Committee is now expected to summon ICT officials to explain how they plan to protect minors online. But will it be just another talk shop, or will real change happen? Let's get real, fellow Kenyans. In a country where social media is the new marketplace, the government cannot afford to be asleep on duty. The safety of our children must come first. So, what's the way forward? Stronger digital laws, better parental awareness, or should we say no to TikTok altogether? The conversation doesn't end here. Share your thoughts using hashtag Sauti Mzalendo. This is not just news. It's a fight for the safety of our children. Until next time, stay informed.